Hello, gentlemen, investors and traders. In touch with you, Guru Markets. Let's start with summary information about the company. If you want, you can put a stop. We invite you to consider each parameter of the company more carefully. Now let's look at the main indicators of the company Nike, Inc., ticker NKE. This review is based on the data at the time, April 4th, 2025. According to classification guru, Markets company Nike, Inc. belongs to the subcategory clothes. 86 companies take part in the comparison, and this is very representative. We'll see the final solutions at the end of this video. The overall result for the company under study is as follows: 0 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 0.4 points. If you look very broadly, within the stock market as a whole, you can see that the average rating for the market as a whole is 1.9 points. Against a 0-point rating for Nike Incorporated. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares Nike, Inc. and subcategory companies, we can see that over 12 months the stock Nike Incorporated showed dynamics of -38.9%. Against price changes in the subcategory -5.4%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Market capitalization of the company Nike, Inc. is $82.19 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $481 billion. Nike Incorporated has a share of 17.086% and is one of the large companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $13.9 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $101 billion. Nike, Inc. constitutes a share of 13.735%. By comparing the occupied shares of the market and book value, we can see the following. Share Nike Incorporated in the subcategory in case of market value assessment is 17.086%. The balance sheet capitalization is 13.735%, which is 20% less than the share of stock market capitalization. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory, bad, -1 point. The financial liabilities of the organization under study amount to $11.813 billion. Financial liabilities to book capitalization account for 85% of the company's capital. Assessment of the company's financial obligations, tolerable, 0 points. The company's stock price to earnings ratio is 18.2. With an average in the subcategory of 21.4, which is 15% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market price to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory, good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $4,507 million. Projected earnings for the coming 12 months are tentatively expected to be $3,060 million. This is 32.1% less than at the current moment. Assessment of the predicted future profit indicator in comparison with in the subcategory, tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's value to revenue ratio is 1.7. The subcategory average is 1.2 and is 42% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's market price to revenue indicator in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, tolerable, -0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $47,870 million. Future revenue for the next 12 months is tentatively expected to be $32,500 million. This is 32% less than currently. Assessment of the predicted future sales indicator in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The sales margin is 9.4%, with an average in the subcategory of 5.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 3.6%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 4.615%. This is 270% less than the market capitalization share. And this fact shows the imbalance in the organization's market price NKE, Inc., rather towards revaluation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the company is equal to $1,035,000. And for the subcategory, it's $280,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 269.6%. Assessment of the volume of the company's market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The profit per individual employee is $56,800. The average in the subcategory is $13,100. And the difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 334%. Assessment of profit per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The revenue per individual employee of the company is $603,000. By subcategory, $226,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 167%. Estimation of the share of revenue per company employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Shares shorted are 3.2%, compared with the subcategory average of 4.7%. This is an indicator of a possible short squeeze. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 19% for the company NKE Incorporated. Whereas for the subcategory this level is approximately 40%. Technically, securities in the subcategory are rated higher than NKE Incorporated. The company's current stock price is approximately $55.59. The consensus price target for the company's shares is approximately $79.31. The dynamics of the current estimate and consensus forecast is approximately 43%. Let's go to the order table. It is available to you. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions publicly made in a given season by the information and reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the company analysis NKE Incorporated. Information and reference assessment system Guru.Markets, a decision has been made. Do not open an order, as the video is a review. Thank you all very much for watching this video and for using the information system from Guru.Markets.